What's up, everybody? It's your man, Arcade Clay, aka Right Comedy. Don't take this as like a tutorial, like disclaimer, like this is not like a tutorial thing. I'm just kind of showing y'all like my hobby or whatever. Like it's just some, like something cool, like I guess just something I like to do. So, like for example, like it's from turning the screen on, which is the default screen, which is what this is. That's the default screen of it, into something more like. Give you one more good look at what this one looked like. So yeah, so I got some green clear crystal buttons. I feel like this will go better with this. I just how I feel. I feel like that looks better together, so that's what I'm gonna do. This is the shell. I would have done. I didn't plan on making a video, to be honest with you. So the Game Boy that it usually like actually like what it used to look like. It used to be in some really dirty shell. Like this is like the shell that it was, and look how like dirty and like that. It looked crazy. So I like cleaned it and everything off screen or whatever, because I didn't plan on like making a vid or whatever. So that just kind of like, it just kind of happened spontaneously or whatever. This is the buttons that it comes with, and the screws, and like the light pipe, which I'm gonna need. So this is the, I want to say it's the V2 screen by this company called High Speed Edo. It comes with like a screen, an IPS screen, which is like it's like a type of screen. It's like an LCD screen that has like double the pixels of like the original screen. Don't quote me on that, but I'm like pretty sure that's what it is. So prep. I don't know like the best order in which to do this. So like I said, I'll take this as a tutorial. I'm just gonna kind of be doing stuff. That's how I kind of do it. I don't really have no serious process. I just kind of like go with the flow. And like also some shells, it depends on like what you got to get or whatever. Some shells you have to cut them and all of that. These come with like the stuff already, like see like those notches. Kind of line it up, like you gotta kind of like line it up with the notches or whatever. I gotta do this right because I messed up the last one I did and it took me forever to line it back up right. So you're gonna line it up like that. Okay, so kind of line it up, get all cozy and all of that, get it all on there. Just pop this part out, sit it to the side, because you might need it later for something, you know. It's just extra tape or whatever you want to call it, adhesive. So you gotta get the screen, This is the ribbon cable that you're gonna use for the screen. Make sure I get everything in this camera. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of soldering too, to like be able to adjust the brightness of the screen. That's what these little wires are here for. So this is the film you need to put on the screen to make sure let me do this right. I got really shaky hands, so sometimes it's really hard for me to do stuff like this. Okay, so that's that. So we got the film on there. Okay. I have to think really hard sometimes when I do this because I be skipping steps, and I be having to take stuff apart and all of that because I didn't, you know, lock in. So got it all. So we're gonna get that off of there. We're gonna take this protective layer off of here. And you want to line that up right there and drop that in just like that. And usually, well, not usually, but some of the ones that I've done with this kit or whatever, it'll be like a little bar they give you. And like the little bar, you sit right here, but it has the little notches right there, so you don't have to have that little bar that they give you to sit it right there or whatever. So that's the screen. We got the screen in there. Got everything right there. So now we're gonna get this ribbon cable, and you gotta, this little piece right here, you gotta plug this into it. So you kind of line it up down there. Try to get it real close in. Line it up. You gotta try your best. Be impatient, and you just kind of press it in there. Take it a couple times, it's fine. I don't know why I can't get it. Oh, I got it finally. Okay, so now that you got that, next part is, in order to take off the screen, these little notches, you gotta lift them up, like right there. There's a little notch right here. You lift that up. Once they both lifted up, it'll slide right out, pop right out, just like that. And then on all the Gameboys Advances, there's like a little number right here. At 32, sometimes it'll be a 40, sometimes it'll be a 32, but on this one it's a 32. The last two I've done, they were 40s, and the 40 is the easiest one. This is the first time I've done a 32, and I'm really scared because I don't want to mess this up. But I think I got it. Because with the 40, all you have to do is flip it down and plug it in. But with the 32, it's a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, complex with it. So you gotta fold that down like that. Then you want to have this, you want to fold it up like that. Have it pinch down a little bit. Just for to plug this in to test this screen. So you plug that in like that. And when you plug it in, you just clamp the notches right there. Clamp that down. And then you clamp the other side down. When they both clamp down all the way, you good. Not even close. But we'll if you stick with me, we'll get to the end. You'll see I'm not tripping. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know a little bit something of what I'm doing tight. So now I use these little jumper cable things that I got, so that way I don't have to put it all the way together. That way I can test the screen, make sure it works. The other one I got in the pack worked, so I'm like 95% positive this one's gonna work. Haven't had no problems with these, with this seller or whatever. There you go. Got fingerprints all on it, but it'll be all right. Just like that, we got a good screen. So now we know the screen worked. I'm gonna unplug this. Now that I tested that, because I like to test it before I get all the way invested. Ugh. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the buttons ready. Like I said, I got these buttons right here. I think these are tough. I feel like they'll go with this Venusaur And these are the membranes that you need to have under the buttons, in between the buttons and the motherboard, to make sure that they press. Drop that in now. Of course, got the A and B buttons. B right here. A right here. Power switch. That's gonna go right there. You got the left and right triggers. But with this, because it's reversed, you gotta put the left and the right. To be honest, I don't really put these back. I don't put them in until I put the board in. Because to be honest, bro, they start falling out all over the place. The only thing that I really like focus on putting in first, hit them down. Membranes and the main buttons, because everything else just kind of falls out all the time. It's really aggravating. So I don't really stress about putting them in. And then the start and select buttons, which is a membrane and a button all in one. Most of the time. Sometimes they aren't. But sometimes I'll 3D print the start and select button and it'll be in this material. But usually it's just a membrane and button all in one, which is the only one that usually is like that. Oh yeah, the big holes at the top. See, I was hoping this wasn't gonna happen with this. It doesn't like to stay down. Whatever. So now we got that. Next up is this. I should have put this on first. I'm tripping. So now I kind of gotta like make everything fall out because I skipped it. This is what I'm talking about. I got this screen right here. Actually, I have another one, but I don't know if it'll look. I like the Prismatic's better. Let's just go with the one that they gave us. It's not all with that. Take off the film. Take off the other film. Let's just get this, put it in them notches, press it down, give it a good seal down. And then now we got the front is done. I should supposed to have been did that, but I skipped it because like I said earlier, I'm always skipping something. I've only done 2 more besides this one, so let's go ahead and just do the soldering part. You got 3 points. You got the L button, you got the R button, select button. So if you're gonna solder those points, because that's what the buttons you're gonna use to brighten up the screen. You hold select and you press L or R to go up or down with the brightness. So, and then you gotta line up. You gotta try your best. Try my best to do this as clean as possible. You want to get some flux, and you want to kind of put the flux down. You know what I mean? That flux going. Now we got some flux on there. You want to get the solder with an iron. Just a little dot right there, boom. Clean, probably the cleanest I've ever done, literally. And you want to get a little bit more on there. Another dot, perfect. Third dot, boom. Just like that, just like that. That is the cleanest job I've ever done in my life, y'all. And what not better to be on video. Perfect. So now, we gotta get these, got these fat fingers. Gotta get these parts. So if I'm not mistaken, you want to do the left, I mean the select button on the left, going left, right? Right. Now we're gonna flip it, because I'm right-handed. You're gonna have dang, did I do that right? Yeah, so I was right. It's right, left, right. I wasn't right, but I was right to correct myself. So this needs to go, this needs to face the right. So we're gonna flip this. So this needs to face this way. That needs to face that way. It just needs to also face the same way. Good tug, firm tug, that'll let you know it's done. And then the middle one, which is the, if I'm not mistaken, the right one, yeah, it's the right one, needs to face to the left. It'll just make it easier when you do it this way later down the road. Okay, cool, boom, just like that. So now, we're gonna solder all of this to the board itself. So we're gonna do the select button first. So it's gonna be right here, TP2. It's the point right here. So we do our work our magic like we did earlier. We're gonna get some flux. We're gonna drop the flux, right? I'm gonna drop him. Let's get a little bit better piece of flux. Can't ever have too much flux, I feel like. Especially when you a beginner like me. So drop the flux on it, boom. Drop it on him. Get the flux going. I got some solder already on the tip, right? Drop it on them. So yeah, with the TP2 point, it's not much to work with, but as you can see, we got a little flux, we got a little solder on there already. It's perfect. So now we're gonna get the select joint. Try to keep my shaky hands together. Drop it on you right there. That should be it right there, yeah. Got it on there. It's a little weird and janky, but it is gonna work, I'm sure. If it don't, we'll come back to it, you know what I mean? So now that we got that, next part is to solder it to these other 2 points now. So you solder it to the SW2 point right here for the, I wanna say this is, cause this is facing up. No, this is facing down, I mean backwards. So this is gonna be L. And then this part right here is gonna be the R. So you gotta solder it to those points. But the thing with the old solder, sometimes you gotta run some new solder on it to get it going. So we for the C, put some new solder on there like that, boom, straight like that. So then we're gonna get L, and we're gonna drop L right up. We're gonna get them going. So contorted. Let me get my tweezers out. Start using my fat fingers. Get my tweezers out. We're gonna drop them on it like that. We're gonna get him running. Just like that. Just like that. Boom, straight like that. So now we got that. It's a little fat, but I'll clean it up later. And we're gonna come over here with the R joint. With the R joint, we gonna get it. Put a little new solder on there. Get him running. And we gonna put bro in there like that. Uh-oh. There it is. Nice and snug. Now, we got all of the soldering done. Now we can try to make this look like something. I messed myself up. Not moving the right way, so I had to take off that L part. Not the L, but the L. And so, boom, okay. So now, and I had to put the buttons back in and get everything ready. So now, I'm gonna fold this up, get this how it's supposed to be. Being very careful not to mess anything up because I'm so used to having the 40 joints. You know what I mean? And we're gonna have to, you gotta gotta drop this and while simultaneously kind of like guiding everything where it's supposed to be going. So this membrane came off and messed my whole thing up. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I really had to fight with that thing just now. So I managed to get it. Most likely I'm gonna have to go back and fix something. But I got the screws here. These are the buttons that came with it. Get this light pipe, which is one thing I'll be forgetting a lot. You gotta get this and you put it. It's like a little notch right here. It's just that freaking membrane that won't stay in. My fat fingers are blinding me. So that's in there, as you can see. You gotta get this membrane to behave. Okay. Let's get the speaker in there. Got the speaker in. Okay, boom. Okay, we got everything where it's supposed to kind of be at. Nope, membrane's still not doing it. I don't understand why this thing. So we're gonna get rid of that membrane. I got plenty more of them. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of tired of that one. It's not doing what it's not. I don't know. I don't know if it's not worn in enough or what. Okay. So once you get everything in, finally, the next part is you gotta get these screws. This is a tri-wing. Trying to hold this down so this doesn't come apart. You gotta get these screws. And usually, whenever, I don't remember how many was here, so I'm just gonna use 2. Sometimes there's gonna be one right here, and then sometimes there's one here or both. But in this instance, I usually, whenever I only have 2, I just put the screw right here in this one, You don't want to press too hard, because if you do, you're gonna mess up the notches that the screw go in, like the screw post, and you don't want to break that. You break the screw post, you kind of cooked. I'm not gonna lie. Not really, because if you mess the screw post up on this one, you can always use that one, but you don't want to mess that one up because there's no other one. So we'll get that nice and tidy. We're gonna screw that in that one. Being very cautious not to mess the screw post up. This one, it seems like it kind of wear it in a little bit. I don't like that. So now we got everything in a pseudo secured. Now with this one, oh, it's pinching. Great. Well, chat, you gotta be careful with the wires not to make them pinch, because if they pinch, buttons are gonna be permanently pressed down and all types of wacky stuff. So, okay, we got that free. Now that we got that free, make sure that one's free. Now we're gonna screw it back down and get it secure. So now, got that secure. This one with this wire, to make sure that it doesn't pinch, you want to have it in between. You want to have it in between this section and this section. You want to have it right up in there. You want to make sure when you screw it down, it goes just like that and stays there. So the trick is to tuck it. There's a little opening under the game cart slot. You want to kind of tuck it in there. Tuck it in there tight. Keep it from getting messed with. But you got to make sure that it doesn't come up and get pinched. So you got to try to keep it. To be honest, it'll make me feel better. Make me feel a lot better if I just I don't like that. I don't really like that either, but take what I can get. That's in there. So yeah, now I can really get it to sit still right there. Boom. Now for putting this back where it belongs. Boom. And with this one's a lot more simple. All you gotta do is wrap it around these capacitors. Pushing it. And boom, that's it. And you good with that one. You know what I mean? Yeah, boom, straight like that. Now that one good. After you get all of that worked, everything in place, buttons, membranes, and all that jazz. Yeah, everything feel right. So now, what we gotta do is, we gotta get these. They have these little metal things. Let me get the focus. Little metal prongs on these. And those metal prongs, sometimes they come already put in there like these, or sometimes you gotta put them in there. But it's super simple to put them in. They just go right there in the little slot. That's it. And then you just, right though, L, because it's backwards. It's gonna go right here. And the R, it's gonna go right here. You just kind of slide it in there on a little metal thing. It's a little learning curve to it, but it's not that difficult. Power switch, holder, sit it right there. I'm gonna feel like, oh man, I feel like it ain't wanna do what it's supposed to be doing. We'll deal with you later. This one is a little side piece. It has the notch. The notch always coincides with this, so that always goes like that. And then the other one, the one without the notch, the one without the notch always goes on the other side. Boom, just like that. And you get it. Get the back, and you kind of go like get the L and R lined up. Whenever, sometimes they want to sit still, sometimes they just don't want to. This one right here is not wanting to. The right one said do his thing, but L right here is haywire, so just kind of gotta like sit it down while simultaneously lining them up if they don't want to line themselves up. Let's see, now that we got it all lined up, I do a click press to make sure that the buttons are decently secure, and they are not, because for some reason L is misbehaving. There we go. Now we really got it, just like that. Now you got to get these screws, but every Game Boy, or at least the advances, they all have, I don't know if you can see it, tri-wing screws. If I can get it to focus. You see a triple notch screw. So you gotta get these tri-wing screwdrivers. And usually they come with some. I bought my own. They come with them whenever you order some kits. I don't use these, but they come with them. Like I got like a little notch. I mean, I have a tri-wing for this right here, and then I have a tri-wing like these. So you just get them. I like to do the tops first to make sure. To be honest, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I do the two tops, and there's one under. See what I'm saying? I do the two tops to make sure the L and R stay where they're supposed to be at. That. There's two tops, and then there's one four corner that goes right here. Usually, I always have something that I messed up. But yeah, it looked pretty good though. I like the way it looked. It came out pretty nice. I like those green accents with it. I really do. I really like this. I really like this. So, time for the real test to see if I know what I'm doing or not. I need to put some batteries up in here. Not gonna experience this firsthand with me, the first test. Let's see what we get. Oh, that could be screwed down a little tighter than that. Make sure we got everything secure. Yeah, that was not screwed in, so yeah, cool. So y'all ready? 3, 2, 1. Select, dim. That's checkpoint 1 done. Oh man, this is the first time man, y'all just experienced me do this. Like, this is like the best jump I've ever done. I've never had it like first try where it's just like, it's just done. Just like that. No more work needs to be done. I don't have to open this thing back up. Let's go. So now, just the easiest part. I'm so happy. This is the easiest part. You just gotta seal it back up, man. Yeah, and just like that, last satisfying piece. And we done. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is fun. I like doing these. I really do. And the brightness works. Everything's pristine, pristine, pristine. These batteries about to die. I'm gonna use them for so many different like whatchamacallits, but yeah, you know, appreciate anybody who made it this far, taking that ride with me. I just really wanted to share this. I really like doing it. It's really fun. I like it's like a little I don't know what you would call it. I mean, obviously it's a hobby, but it's like oh, I almost forgot one part. The sticker. I wish they had the Venusaur sticker thing. So some of them, they have stickers that go up here, but I guess this kit didn't come with that. But let's try to get a close up with that. I really enjoyed doing this video. I understand that video was a sign. Just post your content, bro. Just do it. Honestly, I don't even care if anybody watches this or not. Just gonna put it out there. I feel like this is a skill. It's worth showing off. Oh man, what? See, look, me talking. Let me lock in. Come on, Clay, man, lock in, dog. You got it. It's just a sticker, bro. There we go. Boom, flush. It's not hard. Now I got a little dent in there, but I mean, I got it done, man. I got it done. I feel like it looked good. I feel like, I really like this one. This is, okay, so look, check this out. I'm gonna show y'all the other ones I did. So I did this one, right? This is the first one I did. Same thing, buttons. And I also did a button swap on this one because this one came with these buttons, right? But the crystal joints, I felt like was so much better with the sides and all of that because it came with this. Mind you, it goes, but the crystal really make it pop, I feel like. So that was this one. This was this one. The third one, which was the second one I've ever done, and I did this one like a week ago. This one, I'm really proud of. All right. This joint's tough. I try not to touch it too much because I don't want it to get dirty. Oh, dog, Clay. too rough with it. This one, beautiful, beautiful. Need to get some more batteries. Look at that, look at that. And the feedback on this one is so good. Oh, come on. Yeah, there you go. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, but now, all three of these are, I'm trying to sell these. Yeah, I know. But if you want them, I'm gonna link my Mercari in the description. If you know somebody who want them, Mercari in the description. I'm gonna keep making them, and they're gonna keep being on sale. Whoever first, whatever, you know. I'm up to, you know, price negotiations. I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? I like doing it. It's fun. I was like, I might as well sell them because I'm sure somebody's gonna want them, right? I can't play them all by myself, you know. So yeah, that's that. Any but if you want to see me do any one, like any kit or any type of nothing crazy, like no crazy like SP screen on like this. I don't know how to do none of that yet. I haven't even done an SP yet. I just got this one, this SP recently, but I kind of messed it up. So I got to buy another power switch because I messed it up. But this is a work in progress. I got this for like $25. You know what I'm saying? Which is really low. If you don't know, that was cheap. It was a steal. But you know what I'm saying? I had to get some stuff. I'm working on it though. I'm working on it. I'm cooking. I promise I'm cooking. But right now, I've pretty much mastered these. It take me a while. I'm not fast with it, but I pretty much got it down pat. You know what I mean? This one, I'm proud of this one. But they on sale. If you want them, Mercari's there. I'll text back real quick on Mercari. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be money hungry. You know what I mean? I just like doing it. So yeah, you know. Make sure you like and subscribe. You know, if you like this type of videos, I might make another channel to make these type of videos. I don't know yet. For right now, it's gonna go on the main one. If you like it, like, sub, comment, let me know if you like any of these, any kits or any shells you would like to see. You know what I'm saying? You can send them to me on Instagram, Right Comedy, Twitter, Right Comedy. They all the same. You know what I mean? Hit me up, whatever. But, you know, that's what I got. You know, this is what I've been up to. Yeah. But appreciate y'all sticking around, man. You know, like the video, whatever. Peace out.